Society in Uganda has always been patriarchal, and despite the high education levels in the country, the status quo remains. NBS TV talked to men around Kamocha, a Kampala suburb on which child, boy or girl, they would bequeath their land to, and this is what they had to say.
It's good to share that land and you give it to both. Yeah, a part to one and another one to another.
The boy child, to be the reason, because when I die, that boy will be who will make the clan to be large. But when I give to the girl will go to be married to another clan. So that's why I give it to the boy, so that he can make the clan. When he's old, he can marry, then my clan expands.
It is a probability, because a boy, you can leave it for a boy or a girl. But for me, I can leave it for a girl, because a girl, a boy can stay and keep that land until.
Sometimes you can give a land to the girl or the boy. After all, a boy can manage it well. Oh, a girl can manage it well according to how sharp or active the one of them is.
In Uganda, land as a factor of production continues to be mainly vested in the hands of men. Whereas women have user rights to land, they have little ownership of the same. They are usually free to till the farms and gardens, but have to ask for permission from their husbands to sell the produce. Although the Ugandan Constitution and national land policy that is under making have all given women the right to own land, this has not been manifested on the ground.
The civil societies also have to continue lobbying for the implementation of these provisions, because as we see, these provisions are in book. The Constitution is very clear, but when it comes to implementation of those provisions, you find that that is where the discrimination comes in, and the enforcement of these provisions is actually weak.
Helen Edim, the program officer at Uganda Land Alliance, a consortium of NGOs fighting for equal land rights, blames some cultures for the negative perceptions and calls for more sensitization of society to break such traditions.
We have to educate the women on their land rights, because most of the women do not know their rights. As we have heard, as we know, the society of Uganda, as we see it, is mainly dominated. The ownership of land is dominated by men.
Patriarchal societies always repulse changes viewed as threatening their existence, especially women's rights to property ownership. This needs to be worked upon if ever equal distribution of land is to be realized in Uganda. For NBS News, Tiawa Satumba Abubakar in Kampala.